Salutare lume și bine v-am regăsit la Argentum, un nou episod din Kingdom Come Deliverance. Aparent, episodul trecut am vorbit și din păcate nu s-a înregistrat pentru că OBS-ul meu face figuri. Aparent, nu știu din ce cauză. Am niște căști care pot să opresc microfonul din ele și din când în când mai intră ei în cameră. Și cred că când le reaprind în mai...
Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Interesantă treabă unde am ajuns.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Ooh.
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
Sunt 3 împotriva atâțor oameni pe care pot să-mi exersez lama. Putu-ți rasa, mă. Trebuie să mă fac pe ăla. Aștept să bag o bilă într-unul. Cred că n-am băgat în el. Ba, da, tuturăm, trăsărăm. Uite, îl văd plin de sânge. Acum mai pot să și lutez. Fac bani. Mi-a dat o bucată din mi-a sărit.
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You all right, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, my God, you're hurt.
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Should I get rid of them?
Absolutely not. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scallops, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
We will have to untie your hands then. What should I do?
There might be something. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Then why hasn't Sigismund heard about it?
Simple allegations aren't enough to charge someone with such a serious crime. We need evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the mint master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the mint master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
Roșcata asta mă încântă. Dar înainte de toate,
Such an awful thing.
Lutăm, tati, lutăm. Bag pe cale, ești nebun. Sabie. Nu prea au ăștia nu știe ce, dar îi curățăm de tot. Knife, shield, 57, 159, parcă este bună. Broad, long sword.
May your hand fall off, you scum!
Ce, n-am voie să prăduiesc, mă.
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
Felt like stealing, eh? Return.
All right, I'll
Now I'll
have a look then.
right. All right. But I don't want to see it.
Don't you grow roots here, idiot?
80 de groșini. Mă, futu vaș mormântul în gură. Din cauza că luai soldații.
Senseless death. We're done here, right?
De ce dracu sunt ăștia ci? Iar e pe capul meu. Trebuie să mă dorm undeva, trebuie să bandajez repede ăștia. Nu am chef de nimic. Ok. Noi trebuie să mergem. Mama dracu, trebuie să mergem noi, mă. Altul Christian of Persia. Unde mers acolo?
Heal.
Da. Trebuie să merg să vedem cum facem pe undeva să dormim. Dau peste trebul acolo, ia. Merge? Ok, mă reîncarcă decât la viață un pic. Pe drum ușor. Și nu pe ambush. Încearcă să fugi. Gata, voi. Mamă, ce urăsc că pierdui itemele la băga mea și pula să-mi bag. Și dacă nici tura asta OBS-ul nu înregistrează vocalul, fac crimă de om.
Careful.
Stai în chip.
God be with you.
Can I spend the night? Just the one night. All I
For a few.
All right. Here's some.
Agreed. There's plenty of room on the hay.
Unde mă punem o scărbasă să tot? Pod? Bagi în pod, mă. Medium. Hard. $90-100. Putu-ți gura, mă, tide.
Clear off.
Jego să-ți fut eu ție.
Get out of my sight.
Cine pula mea ești tu? Uite,
Get out of my
bate, mă.
sight.
I'm sorry.
Ok. Save game. Oh, nu s-a întâmplat nimic. Bun. Pe căluț. Și acum mergem. Mergem către misiune. Talk to Christian. Stai așa. Player. Speech. Ok. Main level on. Ok, ăștia două sunt șmecheri. Băgăm așa. Și mai avem un punct. În survival. Și ăsta din survival băgăm în. Ok. Important e să băgăm punctele alea pentru că ne ajută extrem de mult. Așa că când aveți puncte o căluță, ho.
Whoa!
Discover Smithy și cu ăla. Aici intrăm în oraș.
Paul's son is out there with outfixing props.
I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another fet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the fifth yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery pokery.
Be quiet. And now clear off. Hey, stranger, what are you doing here?
A, deci aparind dialogul dintre ăștia doi era ceva despre misiune.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you found out anything at all?
Just rumors. And those are useless. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game. If Sir Kunzling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Acum mai trebuie să mai și minăm în jocul ăsta, ești nebun. Minecraft, gata. Kingdom of Minecraft.
Come here. Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it held. I mean, mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
Pretending to be your nephew sounds like the best option.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you gonna do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Journal. Find out by mom. Sure. Enter the mine. F. G. Gen, dacă eu intru sub un F, sunt tuneluri, mă gândesc. Nu? Nu, așa trebuie să zic eu. Enter the mine. Trebuie vreun târnăcop, ceva? Trebuie să mânez? Trebuie să minerez? Mi-au zis să nu trag atenția. Așa că... Mapă. Primul e Paul, cred. O să vină, nu? Deja nu știu cum să zic, dar încep să mă și pierd. Jocul ăsta cam are de toate. În afară de explicații. Unde e mama dracu, trebuie să mă duc. Și ce mama dracu trebuie să fac. De ce nu există cartele cu gen semne? Bă, prostule, uite pe acolo trebuie să o iei. Te pierzi într-un mine. Tot fac, am ajuns la... Dacă eu pe acolo merg... Merg bine? Oare?
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey, You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm his nephew. He wanted me to learn about his job, so here I am. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in, it did.
That's awful. I'm sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, I can't forgive myself.
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and
iron,
merciful God,
and
our
all ores
Father,
and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that you
gold,
bless me brother who
silver,
has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
the holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and
damnation.
all ores and
Bring
metals.
his soul to
I ask that
eternal
you
glory
bless my
through
brother,
our Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from
The angel of the
damnation.
Lord declared
Bring
unto
his
Mary,
soul to eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and
And
Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of the
Amen.
Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask a boot out.
Mamă, deci deja cu engleza mea de baltă nu înțeleg o polă. Dar la cum vorbești asta?
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's a boot? It's about you in the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even do you in.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
That's all I need to know.
If you say so, Mara.
If you say so, Mara. Băi, ești prost. Și acum trebuie să mă duc la aia. Mai de pula mea. Eu care nu știu pe unde mama dragul să umble pe aici. Ok, deci ăsta a făcut pe undeva pe la 30. Cred că de chile se recuperă sau tone. Dracu știe. Dar 30 de tone, ar fi cam greu. Aici e doar poartă. Oare merg la apă? Nimic. Mă gândesc că poate putem să și găsim ceva. Trebuie să mă întorc înapoi. Nu, trebuie să urc sus. Sus pe scări, sus pe scări. Și acum, intuiția mea, dragă, îmi spune că este pe undeva pe aici.
So hungry I could eat a horse.
Pe aici, pe aici. Am o intuiție destul de bună. La care, PAM!
I really need to eat something.
PAM!
I'm I'm feeling a bit peckish.
La care pam cred că ieșim din peșteră. Din peșteră, din mină. Ăsta e drumul care ne duce înapoi. Unde stă mai? Asta e mina. Altă mină nu mai e. Cel puțin așa zic eu.
When's the last time I ate something?
Având în vedere că ne zis să intrăm decât în mina asta. Mapă, ne întoarcem înapoi. Da, ne întoarcem înapoi. Uite, acum vine problema că nu știu pe unde să mă duc. Să coborăm jos. De aici unde e apa? Nu găsim nimic acolo. Aici nimic. Nimic. Aici era unde era el. Proba e aici. Drumul e aici. Nu venirăm pe o parte, gen. Noi pe aici venirăm. Zice de turnuri. Mă gândesc că trebuie să aștept. Până ce îmi trebuie un turn, ceva. Ia uite, acum sunt amândouă acolo. Hii! O să fac un jocul așa, m-aș putea de frică. Stai aici. Cred că trebuie să ies din mină și să mă duc în altă parte.
Need something to eat.
Mă gândesc că asta nu e mina. Nu e atât de mare încât să ajung acolo. Sau dacă e clar că m-am pierdut. Uite, normal. Ce?
I need something to eat.
Ce? Ea se mișcă. Acum ies. Ok, asta e ieșirea. Ok.
Are you Foreman Samco?
I am.
My name is Hen. I'm his nephew.
Why should I care?
So Chris,
Then I'll...
you better start talking before you really annoy me. There's one thing you don't want. It's an angry Henry slamming your head against the table till you see black.
Bloody hell, kidder. You don't miss about. I see enough black as is down in the mound. Ask away, then.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cloth is no.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaking. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
How many corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on aim time. First time in ages, that was.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some are swearing, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
That's all I need to know.
Ok. Și ăsta e al treilea.
You're the head foreman.
And who are you?
Henry. I have a I'm his nephew.
Look around, they call if I have any...
What does the foreman do? Oh.
How many miners?
Prea multe.
What does a head...
What do they call? I also...
How much?
It's a sometimes.
How much?
Well, it was a lovely 90 corves. The most in a really long time.
90 corves.
How much do the miners earn?
I pay them half a groschen for every full corf. The more corves of ore they bring out by, the more groschen they get. If they happen to be hewing soft rock with less silver, I give them some extra chink from the yield, so they earn roughly the same.
Deci...
What have you found, boy? Frank?
I'm trying to sleep. Go in the morning.
Unde ești, puțu? Când câinele latră e clar ceva. Cam in the morning. Dă timpul la mea, nu-i morning. Food. Inventar. I. Mă gândeam că a găsit ceva pe ele să dea naiba.
Greetings to you.
Unde-i mă javra aia? Nu zic că e în mine, că-l omor. Îl omor. Deci dacă aflu că e în mine, îl omor.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisex sent me. I'm his nephew, Henry. I'm supposed to see what the work in the mine is all about.
He's grooming a successor, eh? But you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yak of graft, kid ya? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Sir Christian himself can tell you how much he's got written down in the mine book.
What do you want in return for telling me? Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, there is something you could do for us. Me and my crew have been howking away in this heat, and we're bloody parched. We could do with a proper bevy, but Foreman Fett got scunnered we were boozing in the shaft, so he locked it away in a chest on the bank, bring enough ale for the whole crew, and I'll tell you how many corves it was.
I'll try to get...
You could try talking some sense into Fett. Maybe he'll listen to it. Farewell, my friend.
Find out. Puteam să aflu de la el ușor, dar mă gândesc că poate fi ceva pe acolo prin cufărul astuia. Exact, mare bine. Ăștia nu mă prea interesează. E destul de ok să faci treburile astea când ți le ceri din cauza că găsești lucruri interesante. Futu-ți gura, mătii, să sput. Mai, unde intrăm în mină? Futu-ți mina, mătii, să sput. Mamă, cât le prinde sparmă.
I've got the ale right.
That's proper canny, manna. The lads will be chucked.
Glad to hear it.
The feast of St. Petronilla, you see? Aye. That was a good bloody gar. We hewed no less than 36 corves, we did.
Thanks.
See you soon, my friend.
Third Christian what you've learned from the miners. Bă, aflarăm că în medie au făcut aia 34, 32, 34 și sunt decât unii care au făcut 19. Și aparent îi plătește și extra pentru anumite chestii. Așa că ceva e ciudat. Unde? Furăm după aia. Acum să găsim gagiul. Uite câte lucruri. Și nimic bun de furat. Nena.
I already know how many corves the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What are we going
to do about it?
Well, we need to make them tell us more, but carefully. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Deci acum mergem, îi acuzăm. Dacă nu cooperează și nu ne spun adevărul, îi facem bucăți. Este singura lor șansă.
A word, Foreman.
What is it, nephew of the Lord of Pisek?
Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
To steal silver from the king is a most serious crime, punishable by death.
Why are you telling me this?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla. You told me it was 90. And that's how much the mine book says too.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
If you don't want to get hurt, you should start talking. By keeping silent, you're just begging to get some bones broken. And be disgraced, because the truth will come out anyway.
Well, calm down a little. We don't have to fight. I'll tell you everything, as soon as I was made head gaffer. Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore and transport it secretly to the smelters along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk, but I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The mint master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
1. Mergem la al doilea.
Christ, what the...
Look, I just got back from gathering wood in the forest, you know. By the spring where deer and boar go to drink. I reckon luck was on my side because I managed to bring back a lot more wood.
Excuse me.
Hail Mary.
Was willst du, Fremder?
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
In that case, someone else must be lying.
Or someone just cannot count. Why are you bothering me with this? Foreman Fett counts the corpse here. Go and talk to him instead.
Bit too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corpses to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
So Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret. So just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Toată lumea o să fie silencioasă ca un mormânt. Cum sunt? Unde ești, mă, mâncațaș?
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct? How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine what those look like. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. I'm sure he can sell you something nice. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to believe your intentions are good. And make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like some dung-soiled peasant.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of St. Petronilla. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Băgați pula mea de viață. Trebuie să merg să mă îmbrac ca un boschetar acum. Ia uite cum bea apă, săracul de el. Mapă. Avem vreun tailor pe aici? Nu? And look around to metal, Tatu Buresh. Nu, activities, blacksmith. Un tailor pe aici. Tailor. Unde pula mea avem un tailor? Alchemy. Taylor, singurul care e Iaci. Do you want to go to Mishkovitz? You didn't manage to escape.
Stop for a moment, good sir. We're on the search for heretics and sorcerers, and I'd like to ask you some questions. So hear me. I am Brother Adelbert from the Order of Preachers, charged by the Holy Father in Rome to root out all heresy. On our travels through this region, we've heard talk of many sightings of a sorcerer who they say he looks like a young man, but he wears...
Ce dracu vrea asta?
Stop, noble sir. I'm no fool, but I assure you it's just a coincidence. Or maybe...
Oh, yes. But if you are telling the truth, prove your words by offering sincere prayer.
I'll prove it. Our Father, Lord of heaven, thy kingdom and thy...
That's not your tongue. At him!
Putu-ți gura, mătii, să sputu-ți mâine și pe mâine. Cheamă calul.
Mutt! I'm all yours!
Lume, ne vedem tura viitoare, că cred că mor.